Okay, so picture this. You're running a single location, family-owned business. How do you step into the ring and actually win against a billion-dollar corporate giant? It's pretty much the defining question for small business owners today. But honestly, the good news is that the answers are way more accessible now than ever before. Welcome to today's Explainer. We're jumping right into the essentials of local digital advertising. We're going to explore how ditching those old, super expensive marketing methods for highly targeted, professional digital tools is literally taking power away from massive conglomerates and putting it right back into the hands of local entrepreneurs. Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to hit 5 key areas. First, the local business challenge. Second, essential digital marketing tools. Third, the power of centralization. Fourth, tracking meaningful growth KPIs. And finally, real-world business results. Let's dive in. All right, section 1, the local business challenge. You know the feeling when a massive national chain drops into your town? They bring these endless budgets and entire armies of marketers. But look at our case study for today, TrackBar Media. They prove you absolutely do not need $1 billion to fight back. Their whole mission is to democratize digital success, showing that pro-grade digital tools are the great equalizer for local growth. It's no longer just about hanging a neon sign on your door. It's about using smart, sophisticated infrastructure that actually fits a realistic local budget. It really boils down to corporate bloat versus local hustle. A giant corporation, they'll waste millions on these scattershot awareness campaigns just hoping someone notices. You can't afford that luxury, right? You've got to convert your local hustle into a laser-focused, high-impact strategy. It's all about outsmarting them, targeting the exact people in your zip code who are ready to buy right now. Precision totally replaces deep pockets. Moving right along to section 2, essential digital marketing tools. So, what's in your arsenal? To win online, you need to seamlessly blend trust with visibility. Reputation management is huge here, because your community needs to trust you way more than the faceless franchise down the street. Throw in targeted digital ads and connected TV streaming, and suddenly, you're popping up on the exact same screens as the big guys, but for a fraction of the cost. Oh, and consistent social media content, that keeps your community engaged and deeply loyal to your brand. Actually, let's zero in on local SEO and those near-me rankings for a second. This is probably your most lethal weapon against corporate dominance. Think about it. When a pipe bursts in a homeowner's basement, they aren't searching for a corporate plumber 3 states over. No way. They search plumber near me and tap the very first result they see. When you optimize for those high-intent, immediate need searches, you intercept the customer before the big brands even realize they're looking. Okay, section 3, the power of centralization. Having all these tools is amazing, but let's be real. As a busy business owner, your time and focus are your most valuable assets. If you're logging into 10 different platforms every single day, you're gonna burn out. The fix is setting up a command center. By running your entire digital workflow through a single AI-powered workspace, a local team of just 3 people can suddenly pump out the same marketing volume as a corporate team of 30. Following this kind of structured flow, it isn't just some fancy luxury, it is literally survival. You automate all that tedious busy work, which saves you countless hours a week. You lock down sensitive client data with enterprise-grade protection, and ultimately, you maximize your ROI. Once you stop wrestling with a dozen clunky software logins, your efficiency skyrockets, letting you focus on what big brands fundamentally cannot do, giving incredible, personalized local service. Which brings us to section 4, tracking meaningful growth KPIs. Securing your spot as a market leader means the guessing game ends today. You absolutely must use your centralized dashboard to pull deep, actionable insights. And we are totally down with those vanity metrics, likes or shares that don't pay the bills. We're tracking what actually matters: cost per acquisition, localized conversion rates, search rankings, and real foot traffic driven from your campaigns. Bringing every metric into one view lets you pivot your budget in real time, just like a top-tier corporate analyst. And finally, section 5, real-world business results. Let's look at the actual proof. When local shops deploy these strategies properly, we're seeing a massive 50% average growth in organic traffic. 50%! That means high-intent local customers are finding you naturally because you own that local search landscape. You are essentially swiping clicks right out from under the bloated advertising budgets of those national chains. And get this, that is followed by a stunning 95% client retention rate. Big corporations often feel faceless, right? Completely disconnected from the community. But when you use targeted tools to monitor reviews, answer feedback, and really build your reputation online, your community pays you back with unbreakable loyalty. We also see a really solid 30% average increase in lead generation across the board. It's this fantastic 1-2 punch. Highly targeted digital ads grab the local buyer's attention while they're browsing, and then that rock-solid local SEO guides them straight to your door. It keeps your sales pipeline packed with local leads who are ready to engage. Now, operationally, 98% of support questions are resolved on the exact same business day. This perfectly shows off the extreme efficiency that a centralized dashboard gives a small team. Big brands are notoriously slow. They trap you in those terrible automated phone trees. But with unified tools, your agility becomes your ultimate competitive advantage. You can deliver lightning-fast support. This quote right here brilliantly sums up the entire philosophy behind this David versus Goliath playbook. Success in today's market isn't about how big your company is, it's about how sophisticated your strategy is. Democratizing these digital solutions means giving local businesses corporate-level marketing power, but on a totally realistic, manageable budget. So I'll leave you with this provocative thought. If your local business had the exact same digital visibility and analytical power as the biggest brand in your industry, what could your local hustle actually achieve? I really hope this explainer helps you confidently secure your place as a market leader. Consolidate your tools, target your community, and step confidently into the ring. The giant can absolutely be beaten.